right, Tyson Fury says he's pretty much ready to retire. He said he has 3 fights maximum. And I'll link the this article in the description on the article link. Just hit that drop down box. It'll be the first thing you see. We back. Goodfella Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the videos. And yeah, I'm just go ahead and say it, man. I still don't believe he gonna fight Wilder. And if he is gonna fight Wilder, it's only because he being forced to by top ranking ESPN. You know what? He said that it's tough still fighting, man. And I agree with some of the stuff he said, man. It's a young man's game, and it's hard to stay motivated when you got a lot of money. And he been getting a ton of money. I don't know. I heard like maybe 10 to 15 million for, Tom Schwartz and old boy he just fought as well, too. He been getting that type of money. So he done made, and then he's rumored to get another 15 fighting in WWE. Was it next Thursday or something like that, or whatever it is, October 31st on Halloween, so in Saudi Arabia. So for him, I get it. You made a ton of money. You good now. You came back and proved your purpose. You made a top rank, paid you well, and now, you like shit. The WWE done gave me a 15 million, 15 ball. He thinking about it, but I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder took his soul. All right, that's why he didn't want to take he didn't want to take the rematch. Bobby M came in and bought him some time, and his soul is gone. You know what I'm saying? And he been real gun shy about that fight. I believe it when they're in the ring. For some reason, something in my spirit saying that fight not gonna happen February 22nd. It may or may not happen. And I'm hopefully it does happen. But when somebody say they retired and they thinking about retirement, they already checked out. You know what I'm saying? They already done. When the word retirement comes to an athlete's brain, speak it, believe it, become it. Like Tunja Ajayi, Anthony Yarko say. You know what I'm saying? When you speak that word, or you speak any words into the universe, you get that same energy back. So I knew it. His wife didn't want him to fight Deontay Wilder again. A lot of people say things about Wilder. He a bum, he this and that. He wanted that rematch immediately. He did. Fury the one that didn't want it. He wanted to prove that he was the best. He wanted to prove he can do it over again. For a guy that everybody say gave a pathetic performance and it wasn't the greatest. He made me mad because he looked stupid swinging for the fences. He let Fury talk him out his game. The mental warfare was won during the press conferences or the press tour. But like I said, Tyson Fury is the biggest fraud out there. You know what I'm saying? PED user, cocaine user. You know what I'm saying? He from the UK, but then he comes over here sporting the American flag. And you know what? I'm not surprised. Deontay Wilder ain't gonna get credit. He knock him out again. Usyk the new guy. They already loading up their gun with more bullets. And this is why Floyd moved the way he moved. You know what I'm saying? No matter who I beat, y'all gonna come up with another guy. Oh, he can't beat this guy. He can't beat this guy. And Wilder is in the same boat as Canelo too. Canelo, he can't beat this guy. Canelo just move how he gonna move. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate Fury coming back and giving Wilder the opportunity to fight somebody relevant and prevalent, because Anthony Joshua was too much of a pussy. And that's just what it was. And Fury went in there and he gave it his all and he balled out. You know what I'm saying? Wilder dropped him once, then he dropped him in the 12th round, and that was a big shot. A few big shots in there, but he came back for the money. He needed the money. That's it. He came back for the money. He got the money. He's financially secure. He ain't got to fight no more. That's what it is. When he got undisputed when he got, beat the lineal champion in Vladimir Klitschko, and then he goes out and quit. One, he failed that drug test. Okay. Two, he felt like he reached the pinnacle of the sport. But for Tyson Fury, I still respect him for even coming back fighting Deontay Wilder off the first Safari and the other guy he fought. Because he didn't have to come back and fight Deontay Wilder that quickly. And he came on and put a better performance than I can even dream of. So, he's proven to be a real fighter. Because he didn't have to fight Wilder. And he fought him. And a lot of people thought he won like me. He didn't have to come back and fight that beast. But now it's time to run it back, and they sign these contracts, and he just sounding like he don't want the fight no more. From the WWE, can't take the fight. The cut might open back up. Anything. He don't want to take that. He don't want to go through that again. He don't. He don't want to go through that abuse. And Wilder is ready. And we're going to see. And you never know. Wilder go out there and get stopped by Luis Ortiz. You know, Luis Ortiz is desperate. This might be Luis Ortiz's last fight, you know, at this type of level. Because nobody want to fight him. Luis Ortiz is deeply desperate. Or highly desperate. But I just know he ready to check out. He got his money. That's what he came back for. That was it. His wife, they got a few kids. You know what I'm saying? And if his money run out again before he get to like 40 or get too old, he'd come back again and get the bread up. But he was gone for 2 years off of backdated suspension. They end up, you know, backdating it, and they kind of hid it to protect his image. But he got suspended. 2 years without cash flow coming in from the sport of boxing. Don't know what he got in real estate. Don't know if he borrowed money from Frank Warren. He didn't make a shit ton of money in his career. He made some good money versus Vladimir Klitschko. But other Vladimir Klitschko, I mean, Steve Cunningham, David Price, Derek Chisora, he didn't have those big fights. He wasn't getting the bag like Anthony Joshua getting the bag. And then he comes back and he get the bag like Anthony Joshua is getting the bag now. You know, they paid him extremely well to fight bums. Nobody's. And you could tell in that last fight he had with old boy, the dude from Sweden. You could tell. Cuts open up easy. He struggled with him. This dude not the same fighter. Wilder ruined him. He did. And Wilder does that to people. When anybody got that type of power and speed, they do it. And one day it'll come for Wilder. One day, you know, Wilder will be out his prime if he don't retire. But Fury had a lot of wear and tear on his body already. You know what I'm saying? From, just from the Wilder fight, but just years of training. Like he said, he don't know what was Klitschko's motivation to keep training like that. He said this in the article. I don't know why he kept getting up every day and training, because it's never enough. He was trying to catch Joe Louis. It ain't never enough. It ain't never enough, you know, to pad Joe's records. It ain't never enough to pad Joe's pockets. You know, and you know, that's what separates the truly great fighters from the good fighters. You know, Wilder is motivated to become undisputed. You know, Fury was motivated to come back and get money. You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing about the Wilder fight. They gave him 50-50 twice. And in this next fight, he got 50-50. You know? Because Wilder want that fight bad. If I'm Wilder, I'm not paying 50-50. I'm the champ. One of the longest reigning champs in boxing. But guess you got it. While Fury, you know, played his position well. And it's sad that these black fighters always got to submit to these other fighters, the whites and the Mexicans and stuff of that nature. This should be like a 60-40 fight. Wilder should be really stuffing his pockets in, but I don't care. I don't handle Wilder's business or financial portfolio. You know, but if I didn't get a champion split of at least around 60-40, I don't need Tyson Fury. What he bring to the table? You know, we got a draw. I tried to fight him before. He ducked out. But hey, he want to right his wrong, and he was willing to give money back to do so. And I wish more fighters did that shit. You know, but hey, it is what it is, man. I think Fury already defeated, but it wouldn't surprise me if Fury went out there and still, you know, fought a great fight versus Wilder. And I don't know if he's motivated to fight for undisputed or not at this point, knowing that or thinking that he still is the lineal champ. But it is what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, a video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is to share the videos. Link the article in the description on the article link. Appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about Fury talking about retirement. One time for the one time we go.